and welcome students. Today we will be doing one of the MS Access project, that is module 1 SAM project 1A, and it is from the new course New Perspective Access 365-2021. You can see the name of the project, that is Global Human Resources Consultants, and this is the quite basic, the first module project. This is quite basic one, creating and modifying tables and other database objects. So let's enable it. Let me zoom it for you. Kindly make sure before you open, even it's the best idea that you can rename it, rename the extension by 2. So let's get started with it. This is the project steps. If you want me to do this project for you, you can simply text me on the WhatsApp given above, or you can email me so that we can get connected, and I can show you that you will get an instant reply. It has almost 12 steps, and at the end we have an images of how our project will look like at the end. So this is the start file. So let's read the project steps. You are a project manager for Global Human Resource Consultant, an organization that provides human resources services to emerging companies located in Eastern Europe. To better manage consultants and the projects of which they work, you have decided to create an access database. So the first step is create a new table in Datasheet View with the following options. Okay, so to create a table, you must go to the Create tab, and here you can click the table, and in this view, in the table field, you can see that we are in the Datasheet view. This is the design view, but we are not changing it since, so we will remain it in Datasheet view as the instruction says. Rename the default primary key ID field. Okay, this is the ID field, so we have to rename it, and we can just copy and change the data type to short text. So first of all, we will rename this ID. So this field, rename this field, and this will be the field, and to change the data type, you just need to click the field and then go to data type, and here you can select short text. So the field data, the first field data type has been changed to short text. Now it says change the field size to field of the field to 3. So you can see that in table fields we have a field size of 255, so we are changing it to 3. Next, add a new field with the name country name. So you can just copy this country name because it will be the new field that we are pasting on the table, and also the data type will be short text. So you can just click on this one, and you can create a short text. This is the field name, and here it goes. You can see this is short text. Okay, save the table using country as the name. So just copy it, and to save a table you just need to right click here, and here you can find an option save, and you can save the name of the table. Okay, moving next, since first of our step is completed. Moving to step number 2. With the country table still open in Datasheet View, okay, we are still in Datasheet View, yes. Add the 4 records shown in the table. Save and close the country table, okay. These are the country codes: Belarus, Bulgaria, Romania, Serbia. BEL, BGR, BEL, BGR, and USRB. USRB. And here we have the country names. Just making sure that spellings are correct. That's why I'm copying those stuff. So you can see the country code has been placed, also the country names. Then we are supposed to save and close the table. Country, okay. Save, and here from here you can close the table. So this data has been inserted into the database. Moving to step number 3. Create a new table in design view to store the clients of global as follows. So we will be creating a new table in design view. First of all, this is the first table that we're creating in design view. To create a table in design view, we must go to the create tab, and here we can see table design. So this is the design view. You can see we are already in design view. Okay, add a field with the name this client ID with AutoNumber data type. Okay, so you can just paste it, and then you can select this and change the data type to AutoNumber. I think it's AutoNumber, yeah. Now apply client ID as the table's primary key. To apply this table as a client primary key, first of all select that, and this is the primary key, so we have assigned this client ID a primary key. Now save the table with client, but do not close it. Okay, this is the save option. We are saving it with the name client, but we are not closing it, so it will remain it is. Step number 3 being completed. With the clients table still open in design view, add a second field to the table. Okay, sorry, let me, okay, it is okay. With the client table still open in design view, add a second field to the table with the name. This will be the second field, and sorry, this is the second field, and we have a short text data type. We are already in the short text. Save and close it. Okay, save and then close. Open the consultant table in design view and update the last field using the consultant table in design view. So in tables we can see this is the consultant table, and we are supposed to open it in design view. This is the design view, and what we are supposed to change the last field to last name. Just rename it, and it is renamed. These are pretty much basic steps, so it's quite easier to do. With the consultant table still open in design view, change the data type property for the client ID field to short text. Client ID, here is the client ID, and we have to change data type to short text. Make sure to save it. Moving to step number 7, in design view, add a new field to the consultant table after the last name field. So here after the last name field we are to add a new record, that is new field, that is start date, and the data type will be date/time. So the data type will be date/time. Okay, that is done. Okay, it's asked us to close the table, save and close the table. So I have already saved it, and this is the close action that we have taken. Now open the consultant table in Datasheet View. Again, open in Datasheet View. We are in Datasheet View. Navigate to 7th record, which has consultant ID of 110460, and delete the record. This is the 7th record. You can see this is 7 of 40 and 060. This is the record that we are supposed to delete it. Now that's been completed. Open the consultant table. Still open in design view. Navigate to 4th record, which has a consultant ID of 351. Update the first name record as using Sydney as a new name. Okay, 4th record, first name. Sorry, this is the 4th record. You can see 4th, and first name we are supposed to change it to Sydney. Okay, it asks us to close it as well. Now you also need to view individual consultant records. Use the form visit to create a form for the consultant table. Okay, for consultant table we are to create a form. To create a form, we must go to create tab. Is it using the form wizard? Yeah, this is the form group, and this is the form wizard, and we are to create a form for consultant table. And you can see it's a consultant table. Include all fields from consultant table in the forms. You can see here's the table. All of the table are listed, so you have to mention it for which table you are creating a form. Since we are creating for a consultant table, so we must select consultant, and we must include the fields that you want to insert in that form. So we are asked to include all the forms. You can see all the fields in the consultant table. So you can do it either one by one, or you can completely move all of those. Since we need all of those, we just need to click this one. Next, select the columnar as a layout of the form. It has already been selected. The columnar layout has been selected. Now save the form with the name. Okay, this will be the name of the form, and confirm that the form matches figure 1 and close the form. This is the name of the form, and you can just finish it. And let's see, this is the form that we are matching to. 345 Janity Stetson. Yeah, this is the one. That's pretty much okay. Are we supposed to close it? Yes, we are supposed to close the form. So you can see this one as we created this form. Okay, use simple query wizard to create a query based on the skill table. Okay, to create a query, you need to go to the create tab, and in the query wizard, okay, here is the query group and query wizard, and here we are supposed to create a simple query wizard. This is the simple query wizard, and then based on the skill table. So these are the table listed here. We are supposed to click the skill table. This is the skill table, and it asks us to include all the fields from the skill table, and press this button to include all those fields listed on the left to move it to the right. Save the query with the skill query name, which is the default name. Okay, it has a default name, yes, and then close the query. Sorry, and then close the table. Close the query. We have closed the query. Now you need to refer to a printed copy of skill table when assigning consultants to projects. Use the report wizard to create a report based on the skill table. To create a report, we again go to the create tab and we click on the report wizard, and here we need to select skill table. Yes, include all fields from the skill table. There are only 2 fields, so we have selected those. Okay, do not include any grouping. So if you want to create a group, you can move right here, but we do not need any grouping, so we will move to the next. Sort the report by skill code in the setting order. This is the ascending order, and skill code we need to select this one. So skill code will be in ascending order here. Select tabular as the layout report and portrait as orientation. Tabular and portrait. Okay, save the report with skill report and confirm the report match figure 2. This is the name of the report. This is the report, and we are to match to this one. You can see it's pretty much the same. Okay, in the navigation pane, and then we need to close it, so you can close it. In the navigation pane, rename the skill form using this as the new value. Skill form. In the form, if there is a skill, yes, you can just rename it like this. Okay, save and close the open objects in Datasheet View, compact and repair the database, and then close it. Okay, to compact and repair, go to file tab, and here go to info, and here you can click this compact and repair database and close and exit. Okay, just close it. Okay, so all of those steps have been completed in this module 1, access module 1. And if you want me to do any of the Excel, Access, Word or PowerPoint projects like this, you just need to click on the WhatsApp. Just text me on the WhatsApp, or you can email me. I will make sure that you will get an instant reply, and your task will be project will be done on priority. So feel free to text me anytime. Thanks. See you in the next video.